Welcome to English Podcast for Beginners. I'm James.
And I'm Emma. We are so excited to help you improve your English listening skills.
Here, you'll learn new words and sentences to speak English fluently. We post new lessons every single day. So let's start today's lesson.
Listen to the very end for a summary of all the new words. And don't forget to download the free PDF in the description to help you learn better. Enjoy the show.
Hello, Emma. Our new topic is Talk About Yourself. I think this is the perfect place to start for a beginner. When you meet someone new, the first thing you do is talk about yourself.
That's exactly right, James. If you can talk about yourself, you can make a new friend. You can start a conversation. It helps you feel more confident. Today, we will learn the 4 most important things to say about yourself. They are your name, your age, where you are from, and what you do.
Name, age, where you are from, and what you do. That sounds like a perfect plan. It's the basic information for an introduction. So where do we start?
We start at the very beginning with the first word you say when you meet someone. You say hello or hi.
Hello or hi. They are both greetings, right?
Yes, hello is a little more formal. Hi is a little more relaxed and friendly. Both are great. So, after you say hi, the next thing is your name.
Okay, my name. What is the best way to say my name?
There are 2 very common and easy ways. The first way is, my name is, for example, I would say, my name is Emma.
My name is James. That is very clear and polite. What is the second way?
The second way is even more common, especially with friends. You can say, I am, or the short form, I'm. For example, I can say, I'm Emma.
I'm James. I like that. It sounds very friendly. So, my name is James and I'm James are both good.
Yes, both are perfect. I'm James is what people usually say in a casual, friendly conversation. Now, after you say your name, you want to ask the other person for their name.
Ah, yes. I need to ask a question. What is the question to ask for someone's name?
The question is, what is your name? Let's say it slowly. What is your name?
What is your name? Okay, let's practice this. Let's pretend we are meeting for the first time.
Great idea. I will start. Hello, my name is Emma. What is your name?
Hi, Emma. I'm James. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, James. See? That was a perfect, simple introduction. It was easy and friendly.
That felt good. Now, Emma, sometimes a name can be difficult to understand or new. What if I don't know how to write the name?
That is a very important question. You can ask the person to spell their name. The question is, how do you spell that?
How do you spell that? That is very useful. So, if you say your name is Emma, I can ask, how do you spell that?
Yes, and I would answer with the letters. I would say E, M, M, A.
E, M, M, A. Emma. I see. Can you ask me how to spell my name?
Of course, your name is James. How do you spell that?
It's spelled J-A-M-E-S. M-E-S.
Perfect. So now we can say our name, ask for a name, and ask how to spell a name. This is a very strong start. Shall we move to the second topic, our age?
Yes, let's talk about age. How do I ask someone about their age?
The question is, how old are you?
How old are you? Okay. And how do I answer that question?
The full answer is, I am blank years old. For example, I am 30 years old, so I say, I am 30 years old.
I am 30 years old. I am 25 years old. So I would say, I am 25 years old.
That is the perfect full answer. But in everyday conversation, people often make it shorter.
Shorter. How?
You can just say, I'm 25, or even shorter, I'm 20. You don't always need to say years old.
Oh, that's good to know. So if someone asks, how old are you? I can just say, I'm 25.
Yes, that is the most common and natural way to answer. Let's practice. James, how old are you?
I'm 25. How old are you, Emma?
I'm 30. See? A very easy and quick exchange.
Yes, that is very easy. So we have name and age. The third topic was where we are from. How do we ask about that?
The main question is, where are you from?
Where are you from? And the answer?
The answer is, I am from your country. Or the short form, I'm from your country. For example, I am from England, so I say, I'm from England.
Okay, I am from Canada. So I would say, I'm from Canada.
Exactly. It tells people your home country. Now, sometimes people will ask about your nationality.
Nationality? What is that?
Your nationality is the word for the people of your country. For example, I'm from England, so my nationality is British.
I am from Canada, so my nationality is Canadian.
Perfect. A person from Vietnam is Vietnamese. A person from Japan is Japanese. But for beginners, just saying, I'm from your country is perfect.
That's good. Now, country is very big. What if I want to say the city where I live?
Another great question. For that, we ask a different question. Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Yes, and the answer is, I live in your city. For example, I live in London, so I say, I live in London.
I live in a city called Toronto. So I would say, I live in Toronto.
That's it. Now, you can put the two pieces of information together to give a really good answer.
How do I do that?
You can say your country first and then your city. Like this, I'm from England and I live in London.
Oh, I see. I'm from Canada and I live in Toronto. That sounds much better. It gives more information.
Yes, it does. Let's practice that. Emma, where are you from?
I'm from Canada and I live in Toronto. Where are you from, Emma?
I'm from England and I live in London.
Perfect. This is great. We have now covered name, age, and where we are from. The last topic for today is what we do. How do we ask that question?
There are two common ways. The first is, what is your job? But a more common and general question is, what do you do?
What do you do? Why is that more common?
Because what do you do can be for a job, but it can also be for a student. If you ask, what is your job? But the person is a student, the question is a little strange. What do you do works for everyone.
That makes sense. It's a very safe and useful question. So, how do we answer, what do you do?
If you have a job, you answer, I'm a blank, or I'm a job, like I'm a teacher.
Okay. For example, I'm a doctor, or I'm a driver.
Exactly. But notice you said a doctor and a driver. Sometimes we need to use an instead of a.
Ah, yes. A and an. When do we use an?
We use an when the job name starts with a vowel sound. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. For example, engineer. Engineer starts with E, so we say, I'm an engineer. Another example is artist. Artist starts with A, so we say, Hi, James. In part 1, we made a great introduction, but an introduction is just the start of a conversation. After you say your name and your job, a new friend will want to know more about you.
That's right. They want to know what kind of person I am. So what is the next step? What can we talk about?
A great next step is to talk about your personality.
Personality. That sounds like a big word. What is personality?
It's a simple idea. Your personality is who you are on the inside. It's how you act and feel. For example, are you a quiet person or a talkative person? Are you serious or funny? This is your personality.
Ah, I see. It's about what I am like as a person. So how can I talk about my personality in English?
We can use simple words called adjectives. Let's learn 4 easy and very useful words to describe personality today. The first word is friendly.
Friendly. What does that mean?
A friendly person is someone who smiles a lot. They like meeting new people. They are open and easy to talk to. A friendly person makes other people feel comfortable.
I think I understand. A friendly person is a nice person to be around. How do I say that about myself?
The sentence is very simple. You can say, I am friendly. Or a longer way is, I am a friendly person. Both are perfect.
Okay, I am friendly. I like that. What is the next word?
The next word is the opposite of talkative. It is quiet.
Quiet. I know this word. In part 1 about hobbies, we said a part can be quiet. Does it mean the same for a person?
Yes, it's very similar. A quiet person is someone who does not talk a lot. They like to listen more than talk. They are often calm and thoughtful.
So if I am a quiet person, I can say I am quiet, or I am a quiet person.
Exactly. It's the same sentence structure. Let's learn a third word. This one is fun. The word is funny.
Funny. I think I know this one. A funny person makes other people laugh, right?
That's it. A funny person likes to tell jokes and make people smile and laugh. So if you are a funny person, what do you say?
I say I am funny, or I am a funny person.
Perfect. And our last personality word for today is a very important one, kind.
Kind. Can you explain that, Emma?
A kind person is good to other people. They help people. They care about other people's feelings. They are nice and gentle.
Being kind is a very good quality. So I can say I am kind.
Yes. So we have 4 very useful words: friendly, quiet, funny, and kind. You can use these to describe yourself. So, James, how would you describe your personality?
I think I am a friendly person. I really like meeting new people. What about you, Emma?
I think I am a quiet person. I like listening to stories from my friends, but I hope I am also a kind person.
I think you are a very kind person, Emma. You see, now I know more about you, and you know more about me. This is a real conversation.
It is, and that's just the first step. After talking a little about personality, a great way to continue the conversation is to talk about your likes and dislikes.
Things I like and things I don't like. Yes, this is a very common topic. How do we start?
It's very easy. The key phrase is, I like. You can put many things after this phrase. Let's start with simple things like food or drinks. For example, I like coffee.
Oh, that's easy. I like pizza. I like apples.
Exactly. You can also talk about animals or colors. I like dogs. I like the color blue. To ask the question, you can say, what kind of food do you like? Or simply, what do you like?
Okay, let's practice. Emma, what is a drink you like?
I like tea. What about you, James?
I like coffee. I really like coffee.
Great. Now, we can also use I like to talk about activities.
Activities. You mean things we do like in our hobbies lesson?
Yes, and there's one very simple grammar rule here. When we talk about an activity we like, we usually add ing to the verb. For example, the verb is read. The activity is reading.
So I say I like reading?
Yes, that is perfect. The verb is walk. The activity is walking. So you say, I like walking.
I see. So for the verb listen, it becomes listening. I can say I like listening to music. For the verb watch, it becomes watching. I like watching movies.
You've got it. That ing is very important. Let's practice. What is an activity you like, James?
I like watching movies. What about you, Emma?
I like reading books. I also like walking in the park.
This is a great way to find things in common with people. If I say I like watching movies, my new friend can say, me too. What is your favorite movie?
That is exactly why we talk about likes and dislikes. It helps you connect. Now, let's talk about the other side. Dislikes. Things we don't like. How do we say that?
It's also very simple. We say, I don't like. Don't is the short form of do not. In conversation, we almost always say don't.
Okay, I don't like. So I can use this for things, right? For example, I don't like spiders.
Yes, that's a perfect example. Or I don't like very hot weather.
It's the same for activities with ing.
So I can say, I don't like waiting for the bus.
A great sentence. Or I don't like waking up early in the morning.
That is so true for me. I don't like waking up early. This is very useful. A good way to have a conversation is to connect a like and a dislike.
How do we do that, James?
We can use the word but. For example, I like coffee, but I don't like tea.
That is a fantastic sentence. Using but shows the difference and makes your English sound very natural. Let's try another one. I like walking, but I don't like running.
I like dogs, but I don't like cats. This is a great pattern.
It is. So now we have learned to talk about personality, likes, and dislikes. The final step is to put everything together with our introduction from part 1.
You mean create one big super introduction?
Yes, a short paragraph that tells a new person all the basic things about you. It will show you how much you have learned. I will go first. Hello, my name is Emma. I'm 30 years old. I'm from England and I live in London. I'm a teacher. I think I'm a quiet and kind person. I like reading books and walking in the park. I don't like loud music.
Wow, Emma. That was a complete introduction. I feel like I know you much better now. Okay, let me try to make my own super introduction. Hi, I'm James. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Canada, and I live in Toronto. I'm a student. I think I'm a friendly and funny person. I like watching movies and listening to music. I don't like waking up early.
That was brilliant, James. Absolutely perfect. It was clear, simple, and it shared so much about you. Any beginner who can say that is doing an amazing job.
Thank you, Emma. This lesson has been so helpful. I think it's time for a review.
I agree. Let's review the new phrases and words from today.
Review of Part 2. James, today we learned to share more about ourselves. First, we talked about personality. We learned 4 new words. Friendly, a person who is nice and likes meeting people. Quiet, a person who does not talk a lot. Funny, a person who makes people laugh. Kind, a person who is good and helpful to others.
Emma, we learned the sentence to describe ourselves. I am or I am a person. Example, I am friendly or I am a friendly person.
James, we learned how to talk about likes. The main phrase is, I like. For things, I like cats. I like ice cream. For activities, we add ing to the verb. I like watching TV. I like listening to pop music.
Emma, then we learned about dislikes. The main phrase is I don't like. For things, I don't like cold weather. For activities, I don't like cleaning my room.
James. And we learned to connect them with the word but. Example, I like summer, but I don't like winter.
Emma, that review covers everything. You see, with just a few simple phrases, you can share a lot about who you are.
It's true. The sentences are easy, but the information is very personal and important. It really helps to make a connection with someone. What are we going to learn in the final part, Part 3?
In part 3, we're going to focus on